Geometry, this is chapter 1, section 4, example 3. In this case, we're going to start looking at the measures and trying to use some algebra to compute the measures. Notice that when we've got two angles that are the same, this angle 25 and this angle 25, we can use one arc on each side to show that they are the same, kind of like when we had our segments and we decided that the segments were both the same measure. So I had this segment here, oops, and I had the exact same segment over here. I could put one tick mark through each one, and that would mean that they were the same length. With angles, we use arcs, so one arc on each one means they're the same. If I put two arcs on this one and one on that one, it would mean they're not necessarily the same. And then congruent, this is our congruent symbol. An equal sign with a squiggle over it means that they have the same measure. So here is our problem. Wall stickers of standard shape are often used to provide a stimulating environment for a young child's room. A 5-pointed star sticker is shown with vertices labeled. Find the measure of angle GBH and the measure of angle HCI. Okay, so we want to find GBH, and HCI. Okay. HCI. If GBH and HCI are congruent, that means they have the same angle measurement. So this angle here has the same angle as that angle there. GBH is 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5 is GBH, so that's that one. And HCI is this 3x minus 10. Okay, so they have the same measure, which means they are congruent, which means the measurements are equal. So that means I can take those two items, this 2x plus 5, and set it equal to this 3x minus 10 because they are congruent. And then from there, it's a matter of solving it algebraically. So from here, you look at the 2x and the 3x. The 2x is smaller than 3x, so I subtract 2x from both sides. And you end up with a 5 over here. And 2x minus 3x is x minus 10. That's kind of a sloppy x. And then to get x by itself, we would add 10 to both sides. The 10s would cancel out, and you get 15 is equal to x, but we are not done. Again, make sure you know what's being asked. You want to find the measure of GBH. So GBH is, that's this 2 times x plus 5, and we just found x to be 15. So that would be 30 plus 5, so 35 degrees. We also want to say HCI. We know they're congruent, so it should be the same. Let me just double check it. This was 3 times x minus 10, and we said x was 15, and that doesn't look like a 0. There we go. So 3 times 15 is 45, and if we subtract 10, we do get 35 degrees. So in both cases, we get 35 degrees. We've checked our work, and we know that they are both 35 degrees. So take a moment, see if you can set this one up and solve it, and then check your answer when you get back. Okay, the railroad crossing sign forms congruent angles. In the figure, we want WVX, W to V to X, and we want that to be congruent to Z to V to X, Z to V to Y, Z to V to Y. Z to V to Y. So this angle up here is congruent to that angle down there. You're going to learn that those are called vertical angles, and we're going to deal with vertical angles all year long. So WVX is this one up here, so that is going to be 7a plus 13, and the bottom one, ZVY, was a 10a minus 20 down here. And we know that those two are congruent because it says so right here. Those two are congruent, have the same measure. So we can actually set those equal to each other. So 7a plus 13 is going to be equal to 10a minus 20. And then you're going to want to solve that. So 7a and 10a, 7a is smaller, so I'll subtract 7a from both sides. That gives me 13 is equal to 7a minus, or 10a minus 7a is 3a minus 20. From there, I want to add 20 to both sides to get the a by itself. So that becomes 33 is equal to 3a. And then my last step here would be divide by 3 and divide by 3 to get a by itself. And so 11 is equal to a. No, you have not finished the problem. They have an answer 11, but that's not what they ask you. They say find the actual measures of WVX. So WVX is the 7a minus 13. So 7 times a plus 13, where a was actually 11, right? So that becomes 77 plus 13. And 77 plus 13 would be 90 degrees. And double check it into the other one. So that would be 10 times a minus 20. And a was actually 11. So put that in there. So that would be 110 minus 20, and 11 minus 2 is 9, so that would be 90 degrees also. So we get 90 degrees, and so the answer should be B, 90, 90.